Hi everyone, welcome back to Homemade by Jenny. Today I'll be showing you how to make a quick bone broth so that you can use it throughout the week if you like. Tonight we're actually going to be making udon noodle with teriyaki chicken. So we're actually going to use this bone broth as our base for our soup. So let's get started. First I have a pack of bone here, which I'm actually just going to probably be using half because it's a lot otherwise for us. So I'm just gonna put it in the pot, and I'm actually gonna put water and boil it up just to clean. And that should be about enough for us. I'll bring it over to my pan here. I'm gonna fill this up with water. That's about good. And I'm just gonna turn on the stove and basically gonna bring this up to a boil to clean my bone. You can see that the water is starting to come up to a boil. So basically I'm just gonna let this boil to clean off the meat for about 5 minutes. You'll see there'll be a brown foam later on that builds up on the top. But don't worry, all this is gonna be dumped out, and I'll be washing the bones with cold water before I put it into the slow cooker to boil. Okay, while the bone broth is boiling in there, it's for me to clean up. I'm gonna fill up my Instant Pot with some water, which I will be using to pressure cook this bone so it's faster. Just about 1/3 of that should be about good. I'll have it all set and put into the pressure cooker. And then later, after I clean it, I'm just gonna add in the clean bones in here and start cooking. I'm just gonna wait for her to boil a little longer. I would say about 5 minutes boiling is good. You can see the brown foam bits going up. That's what you don't want in the broth, because that will make your broth cloudy and dark and brown, and you don't want that. You want a nice, clean, clear broth, that's like the deep bone flavor. This is just the bloody meat and the bone that's all foaming up here. That's what we want to get rid of. Okay, now that the bone broth has been boiling 5 minutes, I'm going to take it now and dump it in the sink to rinse with cold water just to clean this up. It's okay. There's all the steam buildup here. I'm just cleaning off the bone. Okay, now that I have rinsed off the bone all nicely and all the brown bits on the outside, I'm going to bring it over here to my pot and add it to my Instant Pot. I'm just gonna put it in. Bones in. And to this, I'm also going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. There's a teaspoon. There's another half. And all I'm gonna do is put the lid on my Instant Pot, turn the vent to the back so the pressure stays on, plug in, and set it to manual, and I'm gonna do about 15 minutes. Let it start. On high pressure. I want it on high pressure for 15 minutes on manual. that's it. If you remember earlier today, I showed you a recipe on how to cook bone broth. Now my bone broth is nice and ready for me to use for my noodle soup. So you can see now I'm just gonna scoop it out into another pot to boil again and add my vegetable. You can see how clear my broth is. That's because remember I did the boiling at the beginning to clean off the bone, all those bone marrow and all the, I guess, the blood from the bone and the meat has all been washed out after the 5-minute boil, and now it's just nice and clear broth. Now I'm gonna add